We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
What's up? Welcome back to the Lion's Den. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Listen, make sure you rate, review, leave us a 5-star rating, leave us a glowing review on Apple Pod. Will just hit his elbow because he's a dummy. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit the little. God damn it! All right. Let's do it again. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lion's Den.
Dopest radio host ever. Hey, and we're back.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Lion's Den. What episode are we on, Will?
I don't know. 20-something.
Yo,
4.
Keep listening. Keep watching. This is number 4?
The 4th?
Feels like so many. It feels like way more than 4, Will.
I know. I don't know.
It's 24? 24.
Baby.
Episode number 24. Baby. Rate, review on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe, obviously. 5-star rate.
Mm-hmm.
Glowing review.
Glowing.
Subscribe on YouTube. Hit the notification bell so you know when we got some new stuff. And obviously, don't forget patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod for exclusive members-only content. If you want to see some stuff that we're talking about, some taboo shit on there, you guys.
Membles.
What are membles?
You said membles only.
Did I?
Oh, I missed it.
For
Wow.
a second.
Damn it, members. Some exclusive members-only content.
I got the giggles today. I'm
You do
sorry.
got the giggles.
Well, Will he is in so much pain. That's why I saw the whole thing happen.
Did it hit your funny bone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't great.
he's
Between that
actually
and sitting on my headphones the last episode.
Why do they
everything's
call that a
been
funny
fine.
bone? That should be called the fuck you bone because it hurts so much. There's nothing funny
shit.
about it.
Not at all.
sweating.
We
I
should
think I
talk
covered it.
Yeah, we should mention what
that
we
was
did
good.
on the
That was
Patreon. We did also on the vlog, which you
Oh.
can get only for $5 a month. That's
Look,
nothing.
Listen, you guys.
Go.
Listen, you guys. Listen, followers, patrons, and wannabe
Civilians.
patrons, because you should be a wannabe patron, by the way. You should sign up and become a member of that Patreon. But I have choreographed a TikTok dance, and I was very serious about it. And if you want to see this TikTok dance and me and these two goons doing it with me, you can only see that on Patreon.
Yeah.
And it's is it a $10?
It's a $5 level. That's just the vlog.
You can
Vlog
see it on the
level is
$5
$5.
level.
That's it.
Yo, let me tell you right now, you're getting fucking gold for $5.
Yeah, that whole thing is the vlogs so far have been so funny. Like
It's a little
they're
annoying.
so good that we
It's a little
are
annoying.
upset
Let me
that
tell
we
you
can't
something.
post them
It's annoying.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. Don't call this one funny because I was very serious
Oh, Jesus.
about my choreography skills and my TikTok dances. And if you want to see how fucking amazing it is, get on the Patreon. Patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod if you want to see that shit.
It is annoying with the Patreon thing, like playing with the Patreon thing, having to do vlogs and then certain things for you guys. It's frustrating when we watched the one that came out today, and literally all of us were like, "Man, I wish I could put that on fucking Instagram or YouTube, but I couldn't."
Yeah.
So
I want
only
everybody
you guys
to
could
see
get
that.
it.
I know that shit would blow up if it goes on Instagram. So
Yeah. So, hey, guess what? It can definitely blow up if you become a member.
Yep.
There's a way for everyone to see it, and that is patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod and become a member.
Boom.
And you can see me do my thing.
Give me your hands and your soul.
Yeah, Brent, if you're watching, Brent is channeling his inner Ringo right now.
Yeah, dude,
He's,
I fucking look like Ringo today. I just saw myself up close in the camera, and I
I'll
was
get
like,
by with a little help from my friends. So offensive, the
got a
accent that I
Beatles
did.
haircut.
Sorry, David Finn.
yeah.
I'll get by with a little help from my friends.
Little help.
Help from my friends. Wasn't that also in a play? Like a little kid was doing that.
I don't know.
I'll get by with a little help from my friends. I know that's in
That
something.
sounds like a weird version of Oliver or some shit.
Is there anything cuter than a British boy? I mean,
Yeah,
so many
Black
things.
Baby.
So many.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
Black kids are the cutest.
yeah. All right,
You
man.
said that without a pause.
Yeah. There
was no
Anything
pause
cuter
on
than a little
All
bit?
right.
Yeah, Black Baby.
Yeah, black kids are the cutest. You know?
Don't well.
Well, little kids.
All
little black
little
kids
kids
are
are
the coolest.
cute.
Yeah.
Are you crazy, Brent?
Oh my god.
I mean, they are. They're the
They
cutest.
are.
Asian babies are really cute too.
Oh yeah.
White kids, we look like we have allergies for the first fucking 3-4 years.
We're born with allergies.
Oh yeah. I've seen
We're
some.
born
yeah.
with allergies and sensitive skin.
I've seen some demon.
Speaking
white
of which, you
kids.
guys see this spot on my face?
Oh yeah, you talked about this. Where?
This spot?
You don't see it's a spot.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah.
It's like, I think that's a sunspot. That's the problem with being a white dude.
We are gathered here today.
We have no. See, it's. You think it's cancer?
I don't know.
I gotta
Wrong
get.
guy to ask.
I mean,
by
I
the way.
don't. Period.
Wrong
no.
guy to ask.
Wrong guy.
Going to Brent. Hey, is this cancer?
I just said, by the way, a run-on sentence there. I said, I don't know, but I meant to say, I don't, period, no. I don't know.
No,
But I went,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay, good.
But technically, I don't know. So it could be.
I hate when I see new spots like that. It makes me feel like I'm getting older. Getting those liver spots on my hands.
You're not.
They
Where?
start shaking. Like
What?
that.
No.
Hey, you little fucking bastard.
Oh,
I
Jason's
can't
here.
wait for those days.
Hey, man.
Oh, nice.
man.
He's getting a little quick with the burns these days.
Yeah, Will's
Piece of shit.
in a good mood because his hair's high. He's got high hair right now.
It's not even that high. It's just kind of.
It's pretty high.
Just kind of
dude.
is.
Yeah. You know what?
just
Our
doing what it
hair,
does.
our hair matches our moods.
Sure.
Yours is up in like fucking Sprite, and mine
Yeah.
is like, my
guys,
fucking foot went in the pool, and I was wearing socks.
What do you think of my hair?
Your hair's fucking
Great.
awesome.
And you got it all tight on the sides. I can't believe. Are you going to talk about this? Because I can't believe
Yeah, you
you
can
think
talk
that's a
about
fuck up because it looks so cool.
Okay, good.
cool.
It's a full-on bald spot.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah, I
God.
used my new Manscaped lawnmower 3.0 or whatever.
Yeah. That's a
And
double
I was going to town, and I thought, why not tighten up the sides of the head? And it tightened it a little too tight. And if you can see it, it's a little bald right here.
No, it just
It'll
looks like you
grow
look
in.
like a soccer player.
I know that.
it's
I know
cool.
that bald is a trigger word for you, but it's,
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a little too tight. I look like a soccer player. You know what I look like? Can you bring up the band D Antwoord? D Antwoord, the guy in that group. It's two people, and
I
it's
mean, spelling that.
D
No idea.
Antwoord.
Jake gets so mad right away.
Phonetic
Look how I'm spelling it. I don't fucking know.
band. There he is. Look at that guy.
Die Antword?
Yeah, that. Look at the dude's hair.
Oh, well, that wasn't
Fucking
my fault.
scary is this group.
You know, look at his. Get a side view. They were in that.
Get a side view.
Oh.
Look at the first one.
Where?
There. Look at his head.
Oh.
That's what I feel like
that's
I'm
what
doing.
You feel? It
That's
doesn't
what I
look
feel like
that.
I'm doing like that.
By the way, you think that marriage worked?
No, they broke up. Actually, that band
Yeah,
no
of course they
longer
did.
exists.
Bet it ended with them throwing shit at each other.
Yeah, that's.
You guys are gross.
What was that? What was the
kidding.
movie? The Australian or New Zealand movie about the robot?
District 9.
No, it was a
Wait.
different one.
Chappie.
Chappie. They're in Chappie.
Oh.
Those
That's
two are,
how I know that.
Those two are in that movie. Chappie.
Yeah, they take in the robot. The little
they take
Chappie.
him in. They make him a
Yeah.
gangster. They're like street hoods, and then that little albino girl. Interesting.
That's kinda
But yeah,
cool,
that's what
though. I like that.
First thing I thought of when I did this was like,
No.
oh shit, I look like
No.
the Antwoord.
That's what I.
No, you do not look like
No,
that.
that's what I said you should do with your hair
Yeah.
because it's so dope on the top. I said, yo, if you tighten up the sides, you look
I'm gonna
dope.
I'm gonna do it right eventually because I didn't get the back,
Oh.
so I got a little bit of a
I want you.
weird
want you to
mohawk mullet thing going on.
I will want you to fuck it up. I want
I
you
know
to
you
have
want me to fuck it up. Elaine was there when I was doing it, and she literally was like, "Stop, stop cutting your hair. You're going to be bald."
It's amazing though if you think about it. You think you look like the Antwoord, and then me making fun of myself, and we're really hard on ourselves. You ever
Yeah.
notice that? Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
the little things we see
Yeah.
that no one sees.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is like,
Ankles, baby.
oh, he's
Will
You
knows.
guys,
Yeah.
it's the. I mean,
yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry, Will, that you decided to set the camera to blob.
Yeah,
okay? All right.
Yo, sorry that you set the camera to piece of shit. Okay.
the setting. You guys good with the POS setting? You were good with that?
Piece of shit setting, and you're just sitting in the control booth going camera
Behind a
2,
computer,
fucking angle central,
naturally thin metabolism that you have because you're
stuck in a corner.
baby
You don't see a belly there. There's
at
nothing.
all. He doesn't have a fucking belly.
Nope.
Yeah, he does. Everybody
He's
at home,
working
he has
out
a
and
shitty little
swimming
belly.
every day. You're so California, dude.
Quarantine's been fine.
You're so Cali.
Yeah.
But he's got a seat that helps his posture too. We got
Yep.
these goddamn
Sinking
Yeah, we
in.
got these fucking
sinkers,
Hey, I
blob
didn't,
chairs.
I didn't pick this setup.
but we're doing it again.
They're
That's my
comfortable.
point. Is like let's do that. I'll play that game with everybody.
Mm.
What is the one? Now I fuck with my hair a lot. Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
a real problem. Obviously, I talk about way too much. I'm gonna take that out of the equation.
Okay.
And I'm gonna think of one thing that I really don't like about myself, and everybody has
Mm.
to think of one thing that you think other people notice, but maybe we don't.
Okay.
And if we do notice it, be honest.
One thing that you don't like about yourself.
Oh, man, there's a list. I will say
It's not that mustache, right?
no. I like it because this was my fault. You know what I
It
mean?
looks good.
God's gifts are the curses we'll talk about. My bottom 4 teeth,
Oh, I hate
because
my teeth.
they're fucked up. I think about that when I'm doing acting shit, and then it's like, ugh.
Yeah, no, you do not have
Got that
braces.
Patricia Arquette mouth.
Yeah, I've talked about that on a few of these episodes where I got the fang that sticks out. The other thing that I don't like about myself is my producer. Burned you. But other than that,
It's really funny.
Yeah, what is
my midsection, my middle.
really?
Yeah, I feel like I got a little bit of it.
I don't think so.
I got a little inner tube going.
I've seen you shirtless, and what do I always say you kind of look like?
Yeah, you have. What do you?
Chuck Liddell body.
Oh yeah, he says I got. He says Chuck Liddell body, and Chris D'Elia would say you got karate body. That's what he said.
Karate, yeah.
Which is Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
I
guess
guess
you
there
and
he
Chuck
is.
Liddell are pretty.
That's pretty
similar,
good.
Honestly.
That's a good
Guess,
body.
Yeah.
He's
Did I
the
tell you about the
Iceman or
time he
something.
heckled me? Have I talked about the time Chuck Liddell heckled me at the improv?
Maybe.
And I went back in on him, having no idea who, because you can't see, and I could feel people going, "Oh,
Really?
fuck." And then I get off stage, and the one of the sound guy goes, "Yo, that was Chuck Liddell," and I was like, "Fuck!" Right?
Damn.
Went out and walked out into the front bar of the club, and he comes up to me. He was so fucking cool about it.
Oh, is that
So
the
cool
improv?
about it. Yeah.
Nice.
Came up, shook hands. I was like, "Yo, I'm a fan." And then I got to meet him again. My buddy Russell Peters is their neighbors, and he's been at a couple of functions at Russell's house and stuff. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
Chuck Liddell body.
Okay, so
I'll
you
hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
so you think
A
tire,
UFC fight.
and
Tire,
immediately
fang.
And I'll tell you something. And first off, I never noticed the fang. I brought that up the last time we talked about it. I just was giving you a compliment. A professional fighter's body. I was like, you're wrong. I don't see the tire thing. Not one of you at all tried to tell me my bottom teeth were okay. So that's fine.
Well, it's
Now,
not noticeable.
We've never seen your bottom teeth.
Yeah, they're not noticeable.
You don't walk.
on chin, obviously.
You feel like you
Chin
have an
is an issue.
underbite? Is that what it is?
Oh, I have a huge overbite.
I have both. One side goes over, the other side goes under. My teeth are fucked. When I was a kid, a dentist told my mom. I never had braces, by the way.
Yeah.
Did you ever have braces?
No, if I did,
You had braces, obviously. You were that kid.
Yeah, of course.
You were so well taken care of. Just a pampered little fella. But I didn't have braces.
Fella.
I didn't get braces, And a dentist told my mom once when I was very young, if you don't get him braces, he'll have an overbite so severe by the time he's a teenager it'll look like a deformity.
Oh, wow.
Never happened.
He was really trying to wheel and deal
Yeah.
there.
He was trying to get that money.
Snake oil.
He was trying to get that money, dog.
In my parents' defense, they continuously offered braces because my Aunt Judy very charitably paid for all the kids' braces in the family, So my both brothers had it. I didn't do it because I was like, no, the girls won't like me. I was like, asshole, you're in 6th grade. They don't like you.
Right.
You should have gotten the fucking braces because
Shit.
my tops are
Part
fine.
of me wishes that I had gotten them when I was
Me
younger.
too.
Yeah.
Just for the bite. Now, Will, what's the thing about yourself you can't stand?
I don't know. I can't stand. I don't
Oh,
think I
I
have
could
anything
give you
that
a whole
I can't
list.
stand.
I can help you out with that.
Yeah, I got it. No, just in certain angles, my nose is all
Yeah.
fucking crooked.
Yeah.
Don't go.
All right,
Yeah.
so-
very quickly.
Wait, at certain angles?
Yeah, like from this
Like
side,
all
it's
angles,
not
like
as
all the
bad,
angles.
but like from this side,
from
it's like
all
more
the angles,
crooked.
right?
All right, man, you got it. I guess.
Dude, my nose is crooked too.
No,
I
it's
have,
not.
I have a
How sense-
nostril that's
No,
smaller
your
than
nose
the
is
other.
not crooked.
No, he has
It's
his
straight
nostrils
down.
are completely different sizes.
I can't breathe out. Look at
Sure,
that.
but when are you ever like that? No one would ever see that.
I'm getting my ass kicked every
but
day.
Will, your nose is fine. You can't. You got punched,
No,
right?
that's what it
was
looks like.
broken, right?
No.
It was definitely severely broken.
People
at
have
one
asked me
point.
if someone broke my nose.
What do you think it is?
Don't know. Puberty. Just puberty. It just went.
You can't even tell. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
just
know
certain
I never
angles.
really knew until you pointed it out.
I know.
To me.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why I didn't want to
And
point it out
now-
until this question.
Well,
I'll
that's why I'm
never,
saying.
Now I'll never ever stop talking about how
Yeah.
disgustingly deformed
That's what
that
you know,
honker on the front of your head is.
No, you know who calls me out on it? The only guy who's ever called me out is Jason Shenny. He'll
really?
answer the phone and be like, "What's up, crooked nose?"
Jenny.
He'll be like that.
You got to have that
Yeah.
crazy
He'll
guy.
be like,
on
"Oh, hey, crooked." He calls me cricket. He's
Jason
got crooked
Shenny,
nose.
man.
But yeah.
Well,
whatever.
see, these
Bye bye.
are all things.
Here's my Jason Cheney.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Bye bye.
Yeah. Not even race. That's not. It's
No,
just
it's
literally
just
how he
him.
sounds. Yeah.
This is him.
Anyways.
Might want to put a picture of him up or something. I don't know.
for sure.
Anyway,
Chen Chen.
point being that we all named something that we think people notice that is hideous, and besides Will's nose, I don't think anybody notices any deformities on any of us. I think what I'm trying to say is we got to start liking ourselves a little bit more.
Right. Other than the donut that I have around here, the haunted graveyard fence you got for bottom teeth, and the question mark you have on the front of your face. Other than that,
Wow.
The haunted grave. You're such an asshole. That is so fucking
good.
a goddamn graveyard from a Tim Burton movie. Fuck. Kate Moss had
Before
shitty teeth.
Joe
right?
Coy used to
Why
say,
did I say that?
before Joe got his teeth done, Joe Coy used to say his teeth look like a sold out concert.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty funny.
Yo, who is this?
Kate Moss.
Kate Moss. I just looked up Kate Moss teeth, and God,
Are they bad?
Poor
Okay.
I mean, poor people. We get these horrible pictures of just so bad.
What's wrong with her teeth?
Nothing.
No.
I can tell you
they're
what's wrong with
fine.
that weird face she's making.
Well, she's had her ups and downs.
This reminds me of a Zoom party with all the pictures up at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, hey, I threw a Zoom party yesterday.
Oh yeah.
It was my wife's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Elaine.
birthday. She told me a couple weeks ago, I said, what do you want to, there's really not much we could do for your birthday. What? And she literally goes, well, you're going to need to get creative, aren't you? Pressure. So I thought about, I've never thrown her a surprise party ever. I don't like surprise parties.
Why?
Personally?
I don't either. It's too much
Do you like
anxiety.
surprise? Do you like them?
I've never had one done for me. I'm open to it.
Oh my God. And then he puts his birthday on the,
Yeah.
you put your birthday up across the street.
No, it's
Actually, technically, I've never had one.
Yeah,
I
so-
had one for 30.
But wait, no, but if you haven't had one,
Because
why
it's just
don't you
the
want it?
idea of it would be, first off, I would feel so bad. I would feel bad that people came out of their way because nobody likes going to a surprise party because you always think you're going to blow it. At least I do.
Oh, I blew mine. Me and my brother they threw a big surprise party for me and my brother's 30th, identical twins. Figure it the fuck out. And I screwed it up because I didn't want to go. I don't want to fucking go to this thing. I don't want to. And Elaine was finally like, oh, damn it.
It's a dragon flying in here, by the
What the
way.
hell is this shit?
It's my pet.
Elaine was finally like, you have to go. And I go, oh, now I know I have to go. It's a surprise party. So I didn't get surprised. But it was so funny because she was, yesterday for hers, I surprised her with it. And I hit up all her friends. I said, hey, look, 7 o'clock, here's the code. Let's all do this thing.
For Zoom, right?
For Zoom. And her birthday started off, I just said, hey, happy birthday in the morning. Didn't give her a card, didn't give her a present, nothing, right? And then I was able to go to the store, buy a cake, hide the cake, and set up this Zoom party for her. And then I made dinner. I made a ribeye steak and some steaks and some veggies and stuff. And we sat down for dinner. The whole time it's just me, her, and my oldest and my youngest wasn't home. The whole time at dinner, I'm looking at my phone, which she fucking hates that I do at the dinner table. But I'm looking at my phone because I'm checking the time. And I told her, I got this thing at 7 that I have to do. She thinks that I'm going to have a Zoom party with you guys, with all my
Yeah.
friends, on her birthday.
Like
by
the
way.
comedian things we do.
I thought it was going to be another comedian Zoom thing. And I says, yeah, I got to do this thing. Oh, my God, she looks so bitter. And you know Elaine very well. She's not one to be like, what the fuck? She holds that shit in. Just bitter bug, right? So I start my thing. I'm having a ball. And she's across the table from me, and I got the thing here. And I'm acting like I'm talking to my friends. I'm like, hey, look who's here. Good. All right, make sure you got your video turned on. And I could see her across the table just like with a glass of wine, just pissed. As soon as I get everybody on the screen, I go, Elaine, have I ever thrown you a surprise party? She went, what? And I picked up the iPad and I turned it around and showed her, and like 15 of her friends were on the thing. Surprise! Oh, my God. It was just... As a guy, just the satisfaction of like, you didn't think I was going to fucking do anything, did you?
Oh, yeah.
And look what I did. And then I put it down in front of her. She's like, oh, my God. All of her friends are showing up. Then I go without her seeing it, grab the cake, light a candle, sit it down in front of her. All of them sing happy birthday to her.
wow.
And I go, you didn't think you were going to get anything, did you? And she goes, no, I didn't think I was going to get that.
And you know what's also nice is that you know that she can't be mad at you anymore.
Ever.
Like you won. No, I'm saying that fight, like what she was mad about.
Can't.
It's like now it's
Yeah.
like it's over.
Over.
You just immediately it's over.
I won.
That's so nice.
I thought, that's the best way to fucking have a party.
On
No,
Zoom.
no catering, no cleanup,
The cleanup is this.
no waiting. Yeah, no waiting for everybody to leave. That one person that's staying too long.
Yeah. Or they
None
can't
of
figure
that.
out how to turn off the thing. What do
No.
you?
Oh yeah, I just go leave meeting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, figure it out. Fuck you.
Yeah.
done. And
That's
I
true.
didn't have to be at the party. That was the coolest part.
That's true.
I sat it down in front of her and I went bye.
That's
and I
great.
watched Mad Men.
Nice.
Oh, that's fucking great. That's That's kind of the benefit of technology. I've gotten a little bit into the Zoom shit with my cousins. Like we did a little cousin hang, and then
Yeah.
you getting me to go on with the comic friends. Like that was a fun ass.
That was fun because we just
Yeah,
shit on our friends.
We just shit on everybody.
How-
I will say this about surprise parties, though. My thing with talking about them, I don't want one for me. Like that would be something that would bother me, I think. Maybe I'd like it. I don't like the idea of people celebrating my day. But the anxiety I would have...
Surprise!
Fuckers! Like, I would swear everything would suck. But if I, like, throwing one for my wife or girlfriend, like, I think the anxiety I would have to keep that a secret would be way too high.
Which is so much easier to do on Zoom. You don't have to worry about fucking hiding places or anything like that.
See, a Zoom surprise party, I actually missed one. But but I would be more inclined to go to that than... Dude, I went to a surprise party when I worked for Conan, and I remember being so scared that I was going to show up and ruin it when she walked in, that I purposely showed up an hour after the surprise was supposed to happen. And guess who I walked in with? The fucking person who's partying it. I was purposely trying, and she caught me in her bush. Like it was like a Ben Stiller movie. I literally was like, da-da-da. She goes, Brent? I go, what is that, a leaf in the middle of the night? And I'm looking, I'm in a neighborhood she knows I don't live in. And she goes, what is going on up there? And her husband was so pissed at me. She goes, what are you doing? You're supposed to be here at 7. And I said, yeah, but you said the surprise was at 7. And now it's 8:30. So I figured I'd show up late.
You were right.
Here's Brent's surprise.
Yeah.
Because I just had the anxiety. I ruined the whole thing. I walked in with it.
That's so funny.
How could you have done that? You did that right. You were an hour and a half late.
Well, apparently not. That's my point. You never know what's happening in this world, and no one's ever on time.
Especially Will when it comes to getting here on the podcast.
And that's why Zoom is a good move.
You know, I was picturing it with you. I feel like you on Zoom, I feel like you'd miss most meetings because you were so pissed off with the technology, you just throw everything. That's what I picture.
Yeah,
I feel like
you were getting pissed the last one we were in together because you couldn't figure out the background.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I
was fucking furious about that because it said I wasn't updated, and I'm like, why do I have all these goddamn computers?
That's exactly what I'm picturing.
I love that you could do that though in the Zoom. You can make yourself like, hey, I'm at the
you guys are all having such a great time.
I'm at a
couldn't
disco.
do it.
You're so mad.
Well, I was embarrassed.
Fahim looked like he was in a recording studio. He was like this with a big mixer behind him and shit.
I had a great one of Miami Penthouse. Yeah. And they're all, by the way, all grown men doing this.
Yeah.
And everybody's got their backgrounds giggling, and mine says, you don't have the latest version. You must update da-da-da. And I was like, I'm going to get ripped apart for that. So I just...
And then it's PTSD. You go, you think it's going, you're poor.
Yeah. It's like going back to the diner days. And I'm like, I'll just leave it. But now it just looks like I'm writing a mean essay because I'm not looking and making any conversation with you guys. I'm just like, dun-dun-dun.
Son of a bitch. And it's lighting his face up, by the way.
Yeah.
So much.
While you guys are laughing and giggling with your San Frans.
Having a blast.
Well, that's fucking great.
Yeah,
Let's give a little round of applause for a man. How long now have you been?
Oh, it's so many years.
So many years.
All of the years.
Who's counting?
Putting together a good Zoom party for a great woman.
Really well done.
That's good.
I love I just think that the fight thing's so funny that she's so mad. You're just like driving like,
the
she
best
only
part is
knew.
we weren't fighting yet. We weren't, but I could tell she was not happy.
But you were like, I'm in the clear.
Oh, man.
All good.
Oh, especially when I was at the table setting up for my Zoom party.
Oh,
and she stayed at the
so
table.
Nervous.
She looked so mad and sad. She was just like,
I would get sad.
her birthday.
Yeah.
I'm done with you. We did dinner. That's enough.
That's kind of sad.
I have to go do my thing on your birthday.
That's kind of sad.
But the best was turning the thing around, going surprise.
You know, what'd be funny? What I thought about is if people in the Zoom were hiding behind, like they're like lower.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
And then they're like, so, or they have their angle down, they angle it to them or something.
I mean, the best though is she couldn't have been more happy. It was great. I mean, think about it. It's a quarantine. She literally got to have a birthday party with all of 15 plus of her friends showed up.
It speaks highly to her character.
You
that
know?
that many people would actually show up too.
And her friends, and it was so great. It was awesome. Yeah, but
awesome.
she could have been happier.
Well done, dude. That's a fucking great.
Good
move.
deal, and
Killed it.
Yeah, and I didn't have to talk to her.
Imagine if your internet went out though. You
Oh.
just think I'm throwing shit in a pool. You don't think he'd be throwing an iPad through a?
God, if
Absolutely.
the internet went out right when it was supposed to happen,
your new
and then I
Alexa?
just had to explain that.
Yep.
Hey, what I had planned was.
Oh no.
Sure you did. Sure you did.
And there's just
Did
and
she
there's
run
just
away?
and there's just
This
fucking
thing better
Damn it.
get out of here.
Will?
I'm picturing that, and then you just have fucking bees, skunks,
Yeah.
dogs.
Oh my God, bees are gone. By the way,
Good.
handled the bee problem. I fixed my patio awning.
Now we gotta-
Man, shit.
Now we gotta fucking.
I sealed it. Elaine rearranged the patio, and we have like this really nice like gathering area. You know, I used to eat outdoors a lot during the summer. Now I could do that again. Man, it took me just to do the yard to get all that, because I couldn't go back there for so long because the bees would attack. It took me over 4 hours just to do the yard work.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can just picturing you, just just having to dodge bees.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
The
Couldn't
most
do it.
fucked up goddamn line for your grass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Let me ask you a question. I got a little conspiracy theory about this because I know and we don't have to divulge to the audience what you had to pay for this. But they kill the bees, and then if
Well, don't
there's-
say they killed the bees because I don't know.
All right.
I didn't kill any bees. Just
Yes.
for you,
Yeah, if
bee
Pe-
lovers
for
out
PETA,
there.
if you're listening, PETA, the bees are fine.
Bees are
Hey guys,
fine.
These are
hey guys,
part of
bees
PETA?
are fine.
bees are fine.
Anyway, but they charge extra if they find honey. Now, I think that should be a negotiation.
No, if they have to charge. They charge you more if they have to remove a hive.
Wait, why is that a negotiation?
Well, because he could have Jason's honey.
Like, oh, this is
sell it,
my
man.
honey?
Sell it like a lemonade stand.
Jaybird's honey.
You know,
Oh,
it's
man.
pure honey, man.
Oh,
You can be just a farmer's market guy now.
Yeah,
Now, he explained to me the reason they get rid of it is because then bees they'll come back.
they keep coming.
If you
Yeah.
wait, if they get rid
If
of
you,
what?
you can get rid of the bees, but if the hive stays, bees will just come back.
Oh, because they're like, let's go back home.
Yeah, we got honey over there. You guys smell honey? And then
Yeah.
they leave
I mean,
the
I
house.
could be
We got
wrong.
Jaybird's
I think
honey.
It has something to do. Jaybird's honey.
I don't know why I made him cool.
Yeah, what are
He's
you doing?
kinda dope.
Yeah.
Jaybird's honey.
Jaybird's honey.
I know.
I do it. It also has something to do with the queen. If the queen doesn't die, if the queen's there, they all just keep on hanging out. Which, by the way, how desperate are they as a society? All a bunch of fucking dudes going after one chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I got more honey
It's like
than him.
it's like 21-year-olds at a nightclub.
Oh yeah,
Well, I'll go after the one chick.
the queen.
I
Nope.
got 2 things of honey. I got 3. I got some in my hair too. I technically have 4.
Wait, is that who's that? Is it
Bees.
the bee
Bees.
character?
Well, I
how
couldn't
bees
think of
talk.
what their fucking things
No,
are.
who is this?
You gotta talk like Seinfeld. Remember
They're
the
holding
bee movie?
They're holding honey, right?
Are they?
Who is this honey for? That's my Seinfeld.
You know what's funny?
Bad.
Seinfeld did like one movie, and it was B movie.
It was B
It's really
movie.
funny. Of all the movies,
What? And
I'm
it was
saying
animated.
no to everything.
And it was
oh
a-
B movie.
Fuck yeah!
All right, I'm in.
I'm an animated bee.
That's it. That's all he ever did.
I'm an animated neurotic bee.
It's funny
I'm
that-
in.
Yeah.
Well, he came out. He was loving bees. That's what I heard. Is like he was.
Really?
He made it so goddamn big that he's just sitting there thinking about bees and
Does
God
he have his own
damn it.
honey? Seinfeld's honey.
The Hamptons.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the Hamptons thinking about bees. And then he was like, man. And he started researching bees and then thinking about bees. And then he started thinking bits about bees. And then he was like, I want to
Bored.
do Yeah, he's rich and bored.
Bored out of his
Decided,
mind.
I'm going to do a bee movie and have Chris Rock
Yeah.
and everybody in it. And it's going to be animated.
Hilarious.
That's awesome. And give the bee my hair. It's kind of cool.
He did give him his hair, huh?
Yeah.
He had Seinfeld hair.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, I'm a bee. I'm so bad at Seinfeld.
By the way, just speaking of it's right there. Off teeth things. Patricia. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch that
There's a
tonight.
bunch of those things running around my backyard.
Look at the business bee.
Where's the business bee?
Top third on the right there.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, look at that.
Business. I say,
it's
if you wanna diversify your bees,
Diversify your honey portfolio.
Kind of looks like Jason a little bit.
Hey, man.
go down there.
Where?
Go down the one
Here?
with the husband and wife.
This? No,
No,
this.
yeah.
Nice.
That's
kinda wanna watch
Jason and
this
Elaine,
now.
and there's Will.
So
in the
just even in bee world, married couples gain weight, I guess.
and that's me on the right in the back.
This guy.
Do it over there. Have you seen my hair?
That's hilarious.
It's
Yeah,
kinda making
no
me
more
wanna
bees.
watch
Dead or
the
alive, don't have them at my place anymore.
I got him here. I'm getting.
I was gonna say, Brent. Now we got to tackle your bee problem.
Well, it's in my neighbor's yard, so she has to do it.
Dude,
It's
let's go-
their tree,
let's
but
go-
it's hanging over into your yard.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go fuck them up.
Yup.
Some old
Will.
You know?
It's an
Will's
old
got a lot of
lady.
confidence in quarantine.
Yeah. He knows it's an old lady, so he's like, let's go
Yeah,
I
fuck
could
it.
fucking take her, old bitch. Whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa.
whoa. We came over here to talk to her, Will.
I should have a bat.
Oh, that's it. He fucking hits. He just smashes a window next to her front door. Oh, okay.
You know, I did that with a baseball when I was a kid. I threw a baseball through an old lady's window, and she thought it was a drive-by shooting.
In Orinda?
Yup. In the most nice, quiet. I
That's
fucking threw it to my dad. It went whoop, broke
yeah.
a window, and she said that she I'm not making this up. She was on her toilet, and she fell off of her toilet because she thought there was a drive-by shooting.
How many drive-bys were happening in that neighborhood?
None of them.
None.
None of the drive-bys.
So of course she thinks a baseball coming
yes,
through the windows
a drive-by,
a-
like it's Boys in the Hood.
is a hollow point from a Glock. You
I mean,
know?
seriously, it's so funny. We were
That's
like,
hilarious.
huh? So, and she called her whole family, and they all came over, and it's just me with a mitt. Hi.
Hi, can I have my baseball back?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that family must have hated her.
Looking like a character from Sandlot.
Probably, yeah. Oh, they're like, what? The shooting?
What a high maintenance grandma.
I know.
What a
Come over. There's a shooting. Mom, you live in a cul-de-sac.
Literally,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah.
People that go from 0 to that immediately piss me off.
Just for attention.
Yeah. Hey, Brent, got a question.
Yeah.
How are your balls feeling?
My balls.
Your balls.
I'm so happy you asked that. They feel fantastic. And you want to know why?
I do want to know why.
Manscaped
Manscaped.
Oh yeah, Manscaped with an ED at the end.
You're
there.
using it too?
Oh yeah, buddy. This episode of Lion's Den is brought to you by Manscaped. Yeah.
Manscaped. Look at what I'm using. The one I'm using is this one here.
Oh yeah.
The Lawnmower 3.0. This thing is incredible. It's got chafe and nick-proof blades. They got this cutting-edge shit that they're using on this thing.
Yeah.
It's cutting edge, and so you can get in there and really get in there.
yeah.
Not a nick, baby. Not a nick. Not a drop of blood. I know that sounds terrible, but guess what? It fucking happens.
It happens
But not
all the
anymore. Not with the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0.
Yeah. Before this thing, my balls look like Mickey Rourke's face.
Check it out. You guys can get it. If you go right now, you can get 20% off plus free shipping with code LION at manscaped.com. That's Manscaped, ED, by the way, not scape, scaped. Manscaped.com. Use code LION. Receive 20% off and free shipping. You know what? I got to say, thank you so much. 3, 2, Manscaped.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say about bad teeth. Sorry to bring it back, but there are women that I found more attractive because their teeth were crooked. Patricia Arquette, Kirsten Dunst.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Jewel?
I just
What
found
about
them,
Jewel?
Jewel. Just something about it. It was nice. The imperfection was
That
pretty.
snaggletooth bitch lived in her car.
We'll be right back.
I'm sorry. We can't.
It was so sincere too. That snaggletooth bitch lived in her car.
I love
She was
this
a poet.
podcast. Dude, I love this podcast.
I got a headache
so
from that
much.
now. You're not taking that out, by the way.
So when are we coming?
No.
You want to just
Yeah,
kind
well,
of come in?
well,
I
we're already
gotta-
we're not we got to cap that in there, so we're back. We're
all right.
we're already back.
Hey.
Um,
All right.
so
You got emails?
yeah, we got emails. Let's do emails.
All right, let's do that.
I'm trying to think of where we're going
And
to
just
start
so
here.
you know, that snaggletooth bitch lived in her car. Dad. What? She did.
Oh man.
This is,
I could say that because I have a snaggletooth, but go ahead.
That's true. Hey, that's true.
so we got a good
Come at us.
we got a good comedy question. We don't get a lot of comedy questions.
I like the comedy question.
Yeah, so this
I
is-
miss comedy.
Yeah, this is from Jason Bonino.
Jason Bonino.
Good name. Good name.
Hey, Jason Bonino, you want to come down and get a sub? You come to Bonino's.
Bonino subs. Yeah.
Hello, gentlemen. Cool start.
Adorable.
Okay. I'm scared.
I hope you're doing, right before he murders us. Hello, gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well during these Rona times. Love the podcast. I've seen Brent perform since about 2011/2012 back in your hometown of San Diego, Will. I've seen Jason a bunch at the store and factory, and I've even seen you perform a few times, Will. Oh, wow. You guys are the best.
Oh, he must have been at a bar show or like an open mic or something. Okay.
And also, by the way, he added "You guys are the best" after they
Right.
saw him.
I have a comedy-related question and some band names, which we'll do that another time. Thinking back to your open mic days and overall courage to perform, do you buy into the idea that young comics don't want other comics to do well? Specifically, at an open mic where 90% of the room are other comics, I feel like they don't want to laugh because they don't want any additional laughs for you. Do you think that's true in your experience? Is it an insecurity thing? Would love to hear your thoughts.
Jason, you take it.
I've honestly never experienced that, to be honest. I'm not trying to be like, but I never got deep into that open mic world, but I know a lot of people that are, and I've gone to some to check it out to see what the deal is. That's just a bunch of fucking bitterness. First of all, if you're trying not to laugh, you're an asshole.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yep.
And to Jason, if you're at one of these open mics and someone's saying something that sincerely makes you laugh, fucking let it out. Laugh. I think it's a support thing. I think everybody should be supportive of each other.
Absolutely.
But
there's two versions of this because I did more of the open mic route. Like when I went to the Laugh Factory for my first open mic, we all were scared because it's the Laugh Factory. It was big, so we were a little bit more supportive. One, because
and of course you think that Jamie's watching.
yeah, and
He's not.
one, you're laughing. You're kind of subconsciously laughing because you want that person to laugh for you too,
Yes.
regardless of what you say.
Yeah, it's like if I give it to you, you'll
and
give
you're
it to
like,
me.
we're all in this together because
Yep.
this is the Laugh Factory.
Right.
But when you're at a bar open mic and it's a bunch of comics in there, like at Westwood, you know?
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, yeah, there's a little bit of I never had it, but I definitely noticed people having animosity and giving shit. And then when you get good friends in comedy, what they do is they flash fucking hunter lights in your eye and boo you before you even speak. So then you get to that place.
Let's teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people
Yeah, I
that are
don't-
like that they're just bitter and they hate themselves.
I personally, my personal feeling is if you go to an open mic And if that room just fucking sucks and there's no support and they're on purpose not even paying attention to a thing you're saying, don't go to that fucking open mic anymore.
Yeah, that's a big.
Find a better room.
That's also hard about LA. LA really is the only place that's like only comic open mics. Well, I've realized all the other scenes, mostly all the other scenes, Chicago maybe not, New York I don't know, but it's all comedians. But other places, you'll go to an open mic and there's like 100 real people there.
Yeah.
Do an open mic in Austin, you have a
That's
crowd,
true.
which
Yeah.
is crazy. So I don't know
awesome.
I don't know where Jason's writing from, but
Or
in
even
LA,
San
it's,
Diego.
you know. Even
Well,
San
he says he's seen us here.
so maybe he's in LA. Yeah, I don't know, but LA, yeah, even San Diego, there's some real people. I've even been to some open mics there years ago, and there was real people there.
Yeah.
Like it's
go to a supportive
it's,
one.
It's
If-
fucking hard,
yeah.
but it also what I've learned is getting. I've actually been getting good in that room or making that room laugh of 7-8 comics. That's fucking cool because if you can get them to go like to laugh like this.
Yeah.
That's a big laugh.
Yes,
I don't
but
even
that's
wanna
also
I don't even want to give them that much effort.
Yeah,
They don't deserve it.
Exactly. There's that, and also you also don't want to. You run the risk of playing to them.
Yep,
and
yep,
not
totally.
playing
I've heard
you.
that a lot. Yeah,
you know,
100%.
where you're like gonna do something dark and shitty
just to get them.
I mean,
Just
how
to
many
get them.
times have you
Yeah.
showed up to a room and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta work to this room instead of working on the thing you were thinking about in the car, the thing that you
Yeah.
wrote
I
yesterday.
know, it sucks.
You
Yeah.
get there like, I'm gonna try this thing out,
Yep.
and then you get there and you're like, oh, these guys are assholes. I'm gonna work for them. Fuck that. Don't work
Yeah,
for them. They're not
totally.
paying you.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
they don't matter. I'm sorry. I feel like most of those people in those rooms aren't gonna make it anyways.
Yeah,
I know that's a
True.
shitty thing to
It's
say,
just
but
statistics.
yeah,
move the fuck on. Find a better room.
totally. It's hard, man. Some of those places, LA's tough for that.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people are just trying to be famous here, though, too.
Yeah.
Like in New York, there's a lot of comedy writers, comedians, people that are trying to be professional comics. And not to take away, I think the LA scene is fucking great. Like
Yeah.
the people that are in the store, like us and shit, like we're good. You know, you get there well. All right, next.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jason Bonino. Great name. Also, by the way, if you write in your email and you don't want me to say your last name, just put a note because I realize that people may not want their full name.
Right.
So if you don't want your name, fucking
I think
tell
people
me.
are having fun
If
fucking
you're
with
like
Will
if you're
right
in
I know, I
the
also
CIA,
think- yeah, I
if
also
you're in the
think people are having
CIA
fun.
or the FBI and you don't want us to mention your name,
Yeah, just say top secret. All right, here's one from Tyler. Hug. I mean, I was Hughes,
Hughes.
but it's not Hughes. It's Huguez.
It's Hughes.
Huguez.
It's like who?
Huguez.
Huguez.
Tyler Hughes. I'm gonna go with Hughes.
We're Hughes. Hey,
Tyler
Brent, Jason, and
Huguez.
Will.
Tyler Huguez.
I like this. Will, if this is too lengthy, you can skip most of it. I have ADHD, so I ramble and take forever to get to the point.
Welcome.
Yeah, I know. This is a long email, guys.
didn't need
People
to say
writing
that.
in long people. Some people write in such long emails, and it's hard.
Oh,
You know what's gonna happen with those giant long emails? Gonna skip it.
Yeah, I know. So just tighten it up, everyone.
Tighten it the fuck up.
Here's a good question, though.
Or if you really want to spill your heart out, we don't care.
Yeah.
I do. I give a shit.
So this is another. I mean, so it's a serious, not serious question. The serious question we've kind of already addressed. It's more about like, was there a time in your stand-up career where you regretted getting into stand-up? We've kind of already addressed
Nope.
that.
Yeah.
So here's the not so
Yeah,
serious
yeah.
question, which we've kind of addressed in the Patreon a little bit. But this is, was there a time where one of your friends told you an embarrassing story about something you did while under the influence of anything? Bonus points if you don't remember.
That's something
doing said
that
story.
I did. Oh yeah.
And that someone told you did that, and you're like, what?
Yep,
That-
I got a good one. So, just before I had major surgery on my knee at 34 years old. Like, the recovery was like a year. I had to go through all kinds of physical therapy, and I knew it was going to be a big surgery. The weekend before the surgery, I went to Vegas with some buddies, and we went to a club, and I was taking Vicodin for the pain. Also, I decided to do. I did 4 to 5 shots of Patron
With the Vicodin?
with the Vicodin in
And
it,
you're not a drinker.
and I'm not a drinker.
Jesus.
And you're in Vegas.
Apparently,
What are you, Machine Gun Kelly? It's fucking-
apparently, I was running through the lobby of the Venetian with nothing but pajama pants on,
Chuck Liddell body?
and Chuck Liddell body running through with PJs on,
No
and I
way.
jump kicked a girl in her ass. Like, I did a jumping kick.
Did you kill her?
No. It was like I was joking at the time, like beep, and I popped her in her. I don't remember any of that. In my memory, I walked down to the lobby, fully clothed, not just in PJ pants and no shirt, to ask for something. Got the thing and went back up in my room.
Oh, so that's wow.
In my mind, that's what happened. But apparently, what really happened was, yeah, very embarrassed. Very embarrassed about that.
Wow.
Very embarrassed about that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I woke up walking once. That was,
Dude, that
Woke up walking?
Yeah, that was
that's a nightmare.
years ago.
Yeah.
That was a friend of mine. I was a PA at Conan's, so it was, thank God nothing in my career was working. I woke up walking in Hollywood once because I had a friend who won an Emmy, and it was also my birthday.
Sad.
And like I said earlier, actually this plays in perfectly to the episode. I don't like celebrating my birthday because it just feels forced and just insecurity. So I was like, well, this is perfect. I can just piggyback off my friend's thing, and I'll celebrate my own birthday. And if there's a girl I like, I can be like, it's my birthday,
Yeah.
And so I invited a friend of mine from high school to the party, and it was at one of those nightclubs in Hollywood. And you're drinking at the table, like they had like 5 bottle service tables reserved for this guy. I could say his name. He had nothing to do with it. And we're all boozing. So there's 5 different tables. They're over there. I came with my friend who was throwing the party, and his brother and 2 of his friends. And I was drinking shots of stuff from the bottle, but it tasted weird to me. But I'm with my friend from high school, this girl that I liked, that she was awesome. So I was like, here, this is all free. But she's like, no, I'm buying you a shot. So she would take me to the regular bar to buy me a birthday shot. Then we would go back and drink this stuff. Then she was like, I'm not letting you give me free bottle service drinks. I'm going to get you another shot.
Oh, boy.
And so we're drinking like we're back in New England. All of a sudden, I go back, and my buddy who's throwing the whole thing goes, hey, B, I would be careful with that. And I go, why? He goes, it's 151 proof.
Oh shit.
I didn't know that.
Whoa.
And I'm 24.
You couldn't taste that it was stronger.
No, because you mix it with cranberry, it did taste different. And then all I remember after that is dreaming, and then waking up walking in Hollywood,
Like what part? Like West Hollywood?
West Hollywood, kind of near the club, with a little dirt on my face at 9 a.m.
Oh my!
I
At
just
9 in the
woke-
morning?
Nothing else.
Woke
Nothing
up
else.
walking. I guess I was blackout and then came to.
Whoa!
And then I was thinking, what the fuck did I do that they wouldn't even drive me home? Because there's no Uber. This is pre-Uber,
Yeah.
pre-anything.
Yeah.
So, and I'm thinking, this is a buddy of mine who just like is hitting a pinnacle of his career. I'm thinking, did I fuck up everything? He's famous.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I shouldn't even be at this party. We're not that close. Like, he's
Yeah.
just a nice guy, And I'm thinking, what did I do to ruin it? I ended up walking home
From so far.
because I didn't have, my phone was gone.
Yeah.
And my wallet was gone. So I had to walk over Laurel Canyon
Yeah.
from Hollywood and Highland, which is about 7 miles, 8 miles.
Oh, I'm probably so hungover too.
Hung over 9 a.m. People
Oh.
driving to work too because it was a weekday, and I'm like, well, you're the fucking worst guy. And but I go home and I have to get and figure out how to couldn't find my phone and had to figure out my messages. So at the time it was Facebook, you could DM.
Yeah.
And what I found out was I did nothing wrong. They thought I was fine, and they thought I was going home with that girl that I was friends with from high school because we all got in the car, and then she got out of the car before we left, and I followed her, and they went, Brent's going to hook up tonight. And what I think happened, because she also woke up. By the way, this is typical of a hot girl mix in a guy situation. She woke up in a beautiful loft downtown with some guy, and I woke up walking. So
Yeah.
Damn.
so I think what happened is when we got
Wow.
out of the car, they drove away like, good for Brent. And then what happened is
You
we
separated.
both walked and we just did that.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was embarrassing.
That's a good
At
one.
least you
mom's
didn't do
like,
anything like
yeah, I was
you just left.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's nice to be like, oh, good.
Yeah, no one was
Nothing
mad at me.
happened.
No one knew.
Yeah,
no one was
perfect.
none the wiser.
Everyone was alive.
Oh, that's great.
Everyone was alive. I didn't ruin somebody's career.
I thought you were gonna go to some real sad story of it was your birthday and you were alone and just like,
Shit, technically it was my birthday and I was alone, I guess.
Oh,
then
all right. And
then
It was a good birthday before all that.
then
sad.
Oh shit. That's a good one.
this actually popped in my head as you were telling that is it's one for me. It was involving you guys. Is when we were in Tempe 2 years ago, and it was one of the nights where it was one of the nights we were out, and I remember doing something I didn't know it until the next night because I was pretty fucked up. I think Jason, you told me that there was some just guys walked. They were near some guy some bro guys near us.
Oh,
At
yeah.
a bar, and I think you told me that I looked at them and I was like, look at these fucking
Oh
dorks.
my god, he was so
loud.
He had that drunk confidence.
Oh,
And I was
and he
just
was like, look at these fucking dorks. And I was like, well,
oh no.
all of those dorks will carry you out of here.
Yeah, no regard. I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember,
Yeah.
and I remember you told me that I thought my
You went to
the
put your drink on-
table-
Yes.
Yeah, and I just dropped my drink because I thought
He
the
went to
table
put his
was
drink on the
closer.
table, and in his mind, he was already at the table, so he just went, and it went shking.
Oh man.
That popped in my head because I
Where
didn't
was
remember
that?
that. Tempe.
Oh yeah, Tempe. That's fun.
He got so wasted one night in San Diego, hometown. We did a hometown show for Will.
In La
we
Jolla, yeah.
we were at La Jolla that
It was when you
weekend.
recorded your album.
Yeah, that weekend, and I wish I had that video. I lost it. I
Oh,
videotaped
yeah.
me talking to him because he couldn't make words.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He was literally going.
Yeah, it was bad.
No words.
Bad. Yeah, it was bad. It was. We both were to our because I remember you when you drink.
We had
this is you when you're drinking.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get that smiley face.
You're
where
very happy and nice.
Very-
and
I
just-
get cute and cuddly.
yeah, you're
this is
not.
nice.
We had like fat Sal's that night.
Did we?
Yeah.
I remember I went back to my Airbnb and I threw up on the guy's tree and then went inside. It's funny is I went inside and I hadn't seen this guy. It was like this Asian man. I was staying at his place.
Because I told him, I go, you're definitely not staying in my room.
And I was like, oh. And then I went back, threw up on the tree, went inside, and I was like trying to get water, and I didn't see the guy who was the guy's place, and I was like, what's happening? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I kind of like black in, and I just see this guy, this Asian man, dark face with a bottle of water,
Just holding.
just handing it to me, and
Wow.
I just go, thank you, and then he just walks away, and we never talked. And I just
Wait.
woke up in the morning. And I was
That's. You were at Mr. Miyagi's.
Yeah,
like, it was
that
so
seems like a
mysterious. We
vision.
never talked.
That's a Karate Kid
and I didn't even
movie.
see him when I got there that day. I went and I thought, oh, this is my room, and I opened the door and I just see a leg, and I go, oh,
Wow.
wrong.
Yeah, I can't
And
do
so it's that.
Airbnb.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so it's
I
that.
don't wanna do that.
Yeah, it was weird.
If I did an
I've done
Airbnb,
so many of those.
If I was to do an Airbnb, it would have to be an entire house.
It'd have to be
Like
just
I couldn't
mine.
do a room
Yeah, I
in
know.
someone else's place.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I've probably stayed in 25 different places like that in San Diego when I've gone there for shows. Like so many weird things have happened. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really sounds a little.
Who was this?
traumatizing.
What was his name?
Who?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Tyler what?
I already clicked out of it.
Hughes.
Miguezi. Here's a good one. Here's a great email from Daniel Garcia. Or is he a baseball player? That's a great name.
I know it sounds.
Hi, I'm Daniel Garcia from Stockton, California.
Nice.
Oh, I think he.
I'm a catcher.
I emailed before about
that's
taking being outside for granted. I think you remember that.
Yeah.
The subject line of this is senior class president. I'm running for senior class president of my high school, and it's difficult to get the
Fucking
word out
adorable.
while I'm in quarantine. Could the Lions Den support my campaign?
You've
Love
got to be
this.
kidding.
Sure.
I love
Hey,
this.
I need to know your policies.
Oh, wow.
I need to know your policies. I need to know what you're going to do for your school. Why should you be president? Tell me. Actually, fuck all that. Hey, vote for this kid.
Yeah, we
Make
should-
him your class president.
I was
I have
thinking-
a feeling shit's going to be fun with him as
All right,
president.
let's
I was,
do it.
I was
then.
gonna say
Ready?
do a legit thing that he can send. You know,
Hi, Stockton, California high school that I
Is that,
don't
wait,
know
wait.
the name
What's
of.
the name of the high school?
don't know Stockton. That's
Yeah.
all we know.
All right, ready?
Yep, go for it.
Hi, Stockton, California high school that we don't know the name of. Do us a favor here at the Lions Den podcast and
Mm-hmm.
vote for our friend and soon to be yours, or maybe is yours, Daniel Garcia. Right,
Daniel
Jason?
Garcia for class president. Do it.
Yeah, you better. He's got a cool name. He's probably got cool hair.
Should we throw out some promises that he can't keep?
Yup.
Hey, free lunch.
Done.
Hey, do all your projects.
Done.
Hey, hook you up with the best girl.
Done. And for you girls, hook you up with the best guys.
There you go.
Boom.
Done.
Class president. Daniel.
Vote for Daniel Garcia, everybody, for
Garcia.
class president.
Now that's someone I would vote for.
There you go. Put it on your internet. Hey, I want to see some follow up.
Yes, Daniel, please follow up with
Show us
anything.
that you use this in your
Yep.
campaign,
Or just show us some campaign posters,
Right.
something. We'll fucking support you, dog.
and we will send you a bill.
Yeah.
Yes, this all costs
Don't
so
get
much
carried
money.
away, Will.
So
I mean, we did
expensive.
the video. You don't have to fucking campaign this much.
Thanks, Daniel.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy.
We had a great Patreon message here from one of our. I don't know if he's a Mufasa member. Let me just check.
For those of you who don't know, Mufasa's the highest level of member. You get everything.
He
You get
is.
all the things.
He is.
Oh, great.
We
So
got
he's one of our executive producers.
He's one of our executive producers, Tyler
you go.
Matthews.
boss.
He said, this is great. My birthday is Monday, April 27th, 2 days ago. Can I get a shout out on the next episode so girls will have sex with me?
If we have that kind of power, I got a question. Why isn't it working for Brent?
Yeah, I wouldn't be looking like fucking Ringo Starr right now, or somebody from a '70s exploitation film. If I could
Birthday
get laid for
shout out.
myself.
What's his name? Scott Van Ness?
No,
What is his
Tyler
name?
Matthews.
Tyler Matthews.
So funny.
Hey, buddy, from the Lions Den. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Tyler, who is one of our Pride members at the Mufasa level,
And
and
executive producer.
an executive producer of this podcast.
Which means he's
ladies,
got money.
Hey, ladies, you want to hang out with a cool guy? You want to have a good time? Hang out with Tyler.
Yep.
Give him a birthday present, if you will.
Boom, boom. On a birthday.
I don't want to speculate to what boom boom is, but hey, enjoy it.
And that's for your imagination.
All right, next one we got is this is just a cool shout out. It's from Suzanne Nielsen.
Nice.
Suzanne.
Bottom line is that she is from Norway.
I love
Just kind of with love from Norway was her
Hey.
subject. She said, "I've."
With love from
This is
Norway.
The-
Sounds like a
the-
romantic movie.
We talked about the question she asked, but I just want to give her a shout out.
And it's probably
Norway.
Suzanne.
Suzanne Nielsen.
Suzanne Nielsen, thank you so much for listening
Yeah.
and being a part of this.
Yep.
Thank you.
In Norway. Tell your friends. Tell your other Norwegian friends.
Yep.
It's Norwegian, right?
Oh, is it? Is
think
that what
so.
Norwegian?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Fucking learn to read,
right.
Brent.
This is from.
Learn things.
I really realized how little I actually have retained from school.
Yeah. This is from Jat Kisser, so a made-up name.
Jack Kisser.
This is
Hi, I'm Jack Kisser.
Yeah.
You looking for some
Jack.
insurance policies and you don't want to go to the big boys? Then hit up Jack Kisser.
Jet Kisser Insurance.
Yeah. And this is
On
my
the
wife,
corner
Pat
of
Pat.
36th and Baxter.
What was his wife's name?
Pat Kisser.
So
Jet
funny.
Kisser.
Tell him about it, hun. Get some insurance.
By the way,
There she is.
definitely his real name. And he's like, hey, guys, that's actually my real name.
Yeah.
And my
Once
wife's
again.
name is Bat Kisser or whatever you said.
Jack Kisser.
So he
She's
has
not much to look at, but she is one hell of a dynamo.
Dynamo. She's not much to look at, fellas, but boy, is she a gem, huh?
Whatever.
Let's just say she cleans up nicely.
Yeah, there you go, Pat Pat.
What is Jet saying to us?
So Jat is saying this is a dad question.
Okay.
I love
I
hearing
guess
you-
that's for me.
I love
Yeah.
kind of. It's actually about everyone. So I love hearing you guys talk about your fathers and wonder what's the most dad way they ever taught you a lesson. For me, it was my first driving lesson. He asked me what I was most nervous about the driving test, and I said parallel parking my mom's minivan. He then responded, well, if you can drive a car backwards, you can do any kind of parking. So he made me drive the entire high school parking lot in reverse before he would even let me go forward.
That's
Huh,
adorable.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what do you guys think?
Oh, see, you got to understand, I grew up in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how my dad taught me how to swim.
Oh yeah, here
Okay.
we go.
We lived near a lake. I think I talked about this before. And my brother fell in and he almost drowned. So the next weekend, my dad took us out to teach us how to swim. And what he did was he threw us in the lake.
So intense.
Said, threw us in the lake. He said, now get back this way. Nah, he jumped in and helped us out. But yeah, he basically said, you just got to do it. My dad's thing was so dad. He goes, don't fuck around with it. Just jump in. Jump in head first and you'll figure it out. But my dad was great. He taught us how to
It's
ride
kind of like
bikes, the
stand
whole
up.
thing.
You think about it.
The most dad way.
You jumped in the stand up.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
That's kind of the same. I have way too many damn stories, and so it's kind of the same shit, you know? Like, want to learn to ski. I hated lessons, so my dad would be like, all right, well, no, Lynn, he doesn't want to take lessons, so I'll just take him to the top of the mountain. He'll figure out how to get down. Like, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's just
And
too
Will
many
obviously
lessons.
learned how to take a punch by his dad punching him right in that nose. Cause,
Also,
Yeah.
teach from your mistakes, not your rewards. That's a big thing my dad always does.
Yep.
so
Never
real.
taught me
so
from
real.
his rewards.
So real.
Yeah.
So real.
You know, fuck you, Jet. I didn't need to hear this.
Jet.
guy. Was it Jet still?
Jat.
I forgot. Sometimes. I forget.
Jet hat. If it's the H sounding J.
Yeah, Pat.
Hat kisser.
Pep pep.
What's yours, Will? Do you have one?
You know what's funny is actually the opposite. My dad, I got so it's the bike thing. The reason I'm not very good at riding a bike is because I got so frustrated while I was doing it, so mad because I couldn't do it. That my dad after a while was like, "All right, I guess you just are not going to learn."
That's
He just kind of gave up. He's like, "Fuck it,
yeah.
I tried."
He was letting
You're-
you learn on your own.
Yep.
Kind of, yeah.
Then he went. He thought. You know what he thought? His dad went inside and went, "He'll do it." He went outside and just saw the bike,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
the bike
yeah.
by itself, and him playing with an iPad and the.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I wanted to have
So
that.
mad.
I wanted to have that moment with my sons. That teaching them to ride a bike moment.
Yeah.
And this literally happened with both of my sons, my oldest and my youngest. Took them to the school. The schools in Long Beach, the playgrounds are fucking huge, and they're all cement. So you have so much space to ride around on a bike. James, the oldest, we took him, and I basically just hold the back of the bike and let him. And I go, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just, and then he just started riding it. There was no lesson.
Yeah.
He just figured it out. Of course, James found the one tetherball pole in the middle of the playground to run into on his maiden voyage. Then the same thing with Jonathan. Took Jonathan out when he got a little older, holding the back of the bike. All right, son, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you're balancing, and when you're going to you're going to push off with the left foot, and then you're going to, and the next thing you know, he's riding a bike like he's been riding it forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's awesome.
I had Jonathan on a little mini motorcycle when he was like fucking 6 years
That's
old.
cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
but yeah, there was no lesson there. They just did it. They were very coordinated kids.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh,
Alrighty.
I'm so mad about it now.
We'll get you on a bike. Don't worry, Will.
I can
Will,
do it. It was just
Will.
not. It's just I don't want any cars or people.
Quit saying
around.
you can do it.
We're gonna
Saying-
do it for the Patreon or something.
We're gonna teach you how to ride a bike. Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have a moment.
I love moments.
I want you wearing one of those little cute little old school hats with the propeller on it, like those
Yeah.
old school little boys. I want you in
Yeah.
I want you in Oshkosh overalls.
Sure.
All that when we're teaching you how.
I'm in.
to
I'll
ride.
show up looking real
Gonna
cute.
get stuck in the chain
Yep.
for sure.
Oh yeah. No.
Yep.
No.
I want you to wearing shoes with Velcro.
Oh, so my normal shoes. All right, we have I'd say 2 more. One of these is a little bit serious. Kind of
boy.
some advice, like some mental health advice stuff.
Okay.
To us?
What do we
What are you
think?
saying? We're fucking crazy?
Well,
I wouldn't mind hearing that.
yeah. So I just want to.
How you feel about it,
brief
B?
Hell yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Uh,
So deeper issues.
Yeah.
How you feel about it, Brent? Fuck yeah, let's get to it.
Fucking crazy.
Is Victoria Donhauser. I think people actually
What a
really like
name.
this. People actually really like this stuff when we actually.
What does that say?
gotten
Corona what?
Coronasodes.
Victoria Donhauser.
All right, my name is Victoria. and I-
Donhauser fortune.
My name is Victoria, and I live in Buffalo, New York. I'm on the front line
Nice.
working as a medical assistant in a
Oh,
doctor's
wow.
office.
Thank you
Awesome.
so
Thank
much
you.
Amazing.
for what you're doing.
You're the best. I look forward to listening to the podcast during the week to take my mind off the stressful times we're going through.
So happy we could help you while you're
Thank you.
helping way more people
Yeah,
than we're
seriously.
helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Thank you for
amazing.
putting out your weekly episodes and the bonus Coronasodes.
Nice.
Coronasodes actually is a great name.
That's great.
Jesus, it's 2 for 2 now.
Christ.
Yeah,
People,
people are ripping us
Better
apart.
than us. You're better than us. You know you're better.
You
than us.
win. I was going to drive 6 hours to Philly to see you guys and was so upset that it got
Oh.
canceled.
She's written us before.
We'll,
Maybe she has. Also, we get
yeah.
a lot of Philly people. I don't know. It
Yeah.
could be. This is, yeah.
I think she's written
Are
us
we going to
before
be there
'cause
again? Are we supposed to be there in
I
November?
mentioned something with her name. As of now, I said yes to it,
Okay, good.
but I'm saying yes to anything right
Yes. Hey, put it in pencil. We may be there in November.
Nice pencil.
now. Possibly the weekend after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving.
My question is for Brent. My friend and I have a podcast called Wicked Intentions. It is a true crime. What if this was just like, can you come on it? It is a true crime podcast.
Oh, my favorite kind. But go
It's
ahead.
been very hard to keep things light and funny during all of this. I also suffer from anxiety and depression and would like to know what gets you through these times besides hanging out with your Corona homies. Any advice would be appreciated.
You're doing it.
Well, I mean, yeah, besides hanging out with your friends, working out definitely helps. Just anything physical for 20 minutes or something. Also, just doing kind of like a mental gymnastics. Every day, it's a day-to-day battle when you're dealing with depression and anxiety. Like, it comes in waves. Sometimes you're thinking, like, even when it's a happiest moment or something really good happens, your mind might go right to the dark side of that thing where you go like, man, I can't believe I just booked this thing. And then you go, yeah, but that other thing's probably going to fall apart. And it's really hard to take yourself out of that. I think like the biggest problem is people try to ignore that voice and ignore that darkness, and you really kind of have to embrace it. Like you have to go through that door and fucking look at that pessimism and that depression and that problem and go, hey buddy, I'm in the middle of celebrating something. I don't need you to come in and fuck this shit up. And sometimes it's as simple as having to sit down and sit still and feeling your feet and feel your feet sink into the ground, like sit completely still and just like on both feet down and feel your feet sink into the ground like it's like a waterbed, and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth for 10 minutes and just kind of, you're not going to clear your head because the second you try to clear your mind, 50,000 other bad thoughts are going to come in there. So that's just like without medicine is a simple way that I find that I can kind of reset myself.
And she's in the medical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
so
do you
I'm
think
sure
of this,
it's
Brent? Do
even,
you think it's a good idea? I think it's a great thing that she's doing a podcast that isn't work.
Yes.
That isn't work related.
Yeah, 'cause
Find
you gotta-
something to do that doesn't feel like work, that feels like an extracurricular, and I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I love true crime podcasts. Remind me the name of it because I'm going to definitely. I'm going
That's
to
true.
listen to
That's
your
right up
podcast.
your alley.
I'm going to listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
Wicked Intentions. Is that
Oh
what
yeah.
it was?
Oh boy, I lost it. Wicked Intentions.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up.
Everyone, all Pride members, go support Victoria. Go listen to Wicked Intentions.
Also, another thing too, my
love
dad,
true
my
crime.
dad gave me. It's some of like my darkest moments. Is wake up every morning, get yourself a little notebook, and write down the things you're grateful for and happy for that you have. And it could be as simple as I like my eye color, or I like my friends. I like this. I like my podcast.
I like that I'm still
You know?
breathing.
Yeah, I like breathing. You know, I
do
like
that.
pasta. You know,
Positive,
just
what do they
little
call it?
things.
Positive affirmations.
Yeah, and just do it, and especially when you're feeling at the worst, make sure you write in the notebook because you're gonna forget days too. And don't beat yourself up when you forget a day because that's the other thing.
That's
that
another
happens.
thing. Yeah. So,
yeah.
fuck is wrong with me? I'm an idiot.
So anyway, I'm single. So any girls out there that really want to try this, mess,
Yeah. Hey, anybody want to get into that maze that's in his head?
yeah, and don't grow a mustache because people are just gonna be rude. Ringo.
Ringo.
All right, sweet. I almost we should almost end on that one. But
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah, we can
Except for this. Harvard yourself and the days.
You got and you don't know the words to this song.
This is how he danced when I was on Conan.
He does jumping jacks.
It's
If
weird.
you like YouTube videos of Ringo Starr live, he'll do like jumping jacks on stage.
It's like a dad
Yeah.
doing karaoke, but he's one of the best drummers to ever live.
Oh,
It makes
man.
no sense. He should have rhythm.
Incredible.
All right.
Quality. Where are we at on time?
hour.
Ooh,
We don't have time for one more email.
Okay, I love every time we say this. You're like, fucking go longer.
Wow.
My face is on fire.
I
But
bet you our listeners appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay, don't fucking throw us under the bus now. Now they hate us.
We can do whatever. We can do whatever you guys
One more.
want.
One
And
more.
by the
email.
way, just for the listeners out there, Will's been sniffling like he's doing cocaine. So if anybody's wondering what that thing was,
If you hear it, I apologize. I have really bad allergies.
Did you not hear that, Dirty?
that's
Keeps
not
going.
the wrong.
I keep
I
trying,
know.
but I keep going off the mic.
What are you
do
allergic
it,
to?
But just the air and the
What are you allergic
spring.
to?
Your bullshit.
Thank you. Hey, all right, and
There
then
you
and then the dad and me. You allergic to working? Is that what you're allergic to?
Yeah.
He's got Kennedy.
Someone's
hair.
allergic to hard work over here. Son of a bitch.
It's kind of dead.
Did you say? What did you say about
He's
it?
got Kennedy.
Kennedy
hair. Right
hair.
now.
We,
That's what I just
the
noticed.
before though, not the after. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Oh shit! Don't
That was
laugh,
a-
Will.
that was a
It makes it
bad
worse.
taste.
No, I just,
It's
I
a
just,
good
I
bit.
just couldn't. I got so taken aback that I was like, oh, the allergies are gone.
I got so taken aback. It's like a Jewish
man.
mother.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's true though.
What do we think?
We
Well,
gotta.
what
We
do you
gotta do one more.
Okay.
We got.
This
Because
is
we have so many emails,
This
and
is-
I feel bad because we can't get to all of them because we
Yeah.
have so many. But let's get to as many as we can. We got,
this is a DM actually.
Okay,
This is
a
from
DM.
J Gavin 1985. Hi, my name is Jillian, and I recently started listening to your podcast. Welcome. I'd first like to say it's hysterical.
Thank you.
Goddamn right it is. I binged it within a few. I binged it within a few days. Second, I'm a big fan of Brent Morin. Keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome. And now certainly a fan of Will and Jason. Yay! I do have a question. That was hilarious. I do have a question that all three of you could probably answer. I recently heard you guys discussing that most comedians are encouraged to take on acting roles outside of performing on stage. Do you feel like your performance on stage has an element of acting, or is it more personal for you? I've heard comedians explain they aren't the same person off stage, and thought maybe this is why. What are your thoughts? So kind of the question, that was a lot, but it's kind of like, yeah, do you feel like your performance on stage has an element of acting, or is it more personal for you?
Well, in my opinion, the three of us, if we're just talking about the three of us, all three of us we do act outs.
Yeah.
We're observational comedians. We talk about the things we observe and then we act it out.
Yeah.
And I think that shows our acting skills as you know,
Sure.
it's like a good way and it's also a good way to practice acting. And I think it's interesting for casting directors to see us do stand up because they watch, because we're not just standing behind the mic going, and then the guy walked in and then the cell phones and then knock knock, who's there? We don't do that. We're not joke tellers and we're not standing still behind the microphone. We take the microphone out, we're acting shit out. And I think that's a great way to showcase your acting if that's something you want to get into.
Sure. Yeah. Honestly, it's
Some of us are good at it. Some of us working on it.
We'll figure it out.
It's therapy with laughs.
Yeah.
That's what I always compare it to, and it's obviously you're exaggerating and embellishing and performing it. If we were like the way we are on stage at dinner parties, we'd be the fucking most annoying people in the world.
But there is a huge element of our personalities in our act.
100%. That's therapy with laughs.
What you see is what you get.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. I'm Brent Morin. I mean, that explains
Yeah.
it enough.
Yeah. Totally.
Yep. I'm actually going to name my special I'm Brent Morin.
Hey. Oh my
No,
God.
you know, I'm
Imagine
gonna,
how
you
hilarious
should name
it would
yours.
be.
I'm still Brent Morin.
Yeah.
Better Brent. I'm like, what? Ah! And I see the poster, and it's you crimpling up mine.
And it's this one.
You never see actually that, like, you know how they do in a election in a race.
Oh,
They
yeah.
always do propaganda commercials and shit. Like,
Oh,
shit
that's
to, like,
funny.
what if two comics just went at each other with their own specials?
Comedy beefs like rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one. I'm glad that we
That
did
was
that
yeah.
last
I-
week.
Yeah, that was a good
thanks,
one.
Jillian. That was great. I had that going for a while. We just never got to it. So thanks, Jillian.
Thanks, Jill.
We are friends, digging each other,
other.
taking time to talk it over. I'm so bad at that accent. Thanks, guys.
Look at that.
Nice.
Ringo.
Ringo.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
Now, Will, just make the frame do this. And
Lend me your ear and I'll sing you something. I'll try not to sing out of key. I get by with a little help from my friend. We're going to lose our UK listeners. I'm so sorry. Very offensive, and I know that's not how you all talk. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.
We are friends, digging each other.